triggers are not only important because they make the slides interactive, but they can also be used to go between slides and many other options for the design or usability of the slide. As you can see, we have lots of elements on our scene and slide. When we want to have interactivity between the elements, we can do many operations related to triggers in order for the elements to be controlled one by other. And this way, you make your educational materials much more interactive for the user, because they would require the user to take some action in order to go further. Let's demonstrate. As you can see, each of these images, videos, and players have their timeline but do not have blocks on the timeline, so they will not appear if we play the slide. We will get the icons, the texts, the buttons, but not the multimedia elements like the player, image, or video. They are still here and they could be triggered, so we've set up triggers for them, and when you play the full screen slide, you will be able to activate those elements with the icons here. For example, when we click on the video icon, we get the preview for the video file. When we double click, it hides. When we click on the image, we get the image. When we double click, it hides. When we click on the note, the audio player becomes visible and you can play it, or you can hide it with a double click. The texts are also designed to be hidden with a double click, and when you click once, to be previewed. But since they have a block on the timeline, they will stay visible all throughout the slide. In order to make them more interactive, we can delete their blocks as well. When we play the slide, at first they will not preview and only be able to be recalled with the buttons. Let's give that a demonstration as well. Now we have all the icons and all the buttons previewed, but nothing else gets previewed except for the shapes that are not automated and triggered. But when we click on the title text, it gets previewed, subtitle, paragraph text, clarification, visual video element and iframe, image, and the player.